Virgo, Virgo. So the energy starting off this reading for you, Virgo, is the Four of Pentacles, and this is an energy of feeling a little bit protective, feeling like they have to hold on to something quite dearly. And this is long-term commitments. This is the Pentacles, so this is something they perceive as of value to them. This is something that could be a goal that they are trying to achieve, that they are working very hard towards. Virgo. Yes, so we do have a commitment here with the Hierophant card, and this is a card of, I feel, deep leadership as well. This is someone that can provide support, that can provide guidance for others, and it's very appropriate. It's in a way as well, you know, they look up to him. You see how he is guiding these individuals this on a way forward. Okay, so what they're doing is they're being a person that is reliable, they're being a person that they can count on. Okay, and you know, this is someone that comforts those that are anxious and makes those that are fearful feel safe. So that is that kind of energy. It's a very reliable, safe and secure energy. And also the Hierophant can represent marriage. It can represent this deep commitment, this bond. Okay, so it's whatever represents that deep bond, and I feel like they're holding on to this quite tightly and quite dearly. You see here? I feel like this is definitely something long-term, something structured as well with the number 4, okay? And the Hierophant, it's this feeling here of stability. Perhaps they are working towards this stability, and that's why they're holding on to it so dearly. Yes, so we do have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is someone, you see how they're looking at this commitment, they're looking at this long-term goal, and they're admiring it, they are cherishing it, and I feel like this is the start of something. The Page is all about messages, and I feel movements forward in the right direction. It's also a very studious energy. It's someone that wants to learn, wants to develop their skills in order to achieve this goal and master it in some way. And this is going to be quite successful if they're remaining this ambitious about this. However this resonates, I feel like they are looking towards this and they see its potential. They see the potential, but they also see that they must be very committed. They must be quite structured and secure, and I feel quite reliable in the way that they approach this goal. They're not taking it for granted, that's for sure. Yes, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is someone that is quite protective, and they are also quite comfortable and successful, and they have gathered their ideas, they have gathered their emotions, and they are using their intuition now to make movements forward, and in a way that's quite caring and tender. And I feel like they're really embracing this side of themselves that is quite intuitive, quite I feel following their heart in some way towards something that is of value to them, and it's whatever they perceive as valuable. You just take a note here of how these cards, I mean, the Four of Pentacles is holding on to that pentacle, but do you see here how they're looking upon this? And there's such admiration. You know, there's this awe that they are looking, and it's more like admiring, actually. It's admiring. So there's passion here, I feel, but it's very tender passion. It's very soft passion. Okay. Wow, I'm very happy for you, Virgo. We do have the Ten of Pentacles here. So whatever this is, whatever this journey is that they are on, there is a very good outcome here. There is full success, full commitment, full security, and this is a place of togetherness. This is humble. This is being at a place where they are so secure that they can be as generous as possible to others around them as well. And there's a sense of, you know, a real sense of feeling whole here, I feel, and wisdom I'm noticing as well. You know, I'm seeing the way that these two individuals at the back of the card are communicating with one another quite openly, okay? And then I'm seeing here the grey hair, and I'm seeing that as wisdom. I'm seeing that as growth. I'm seeing that as someone that has a tremendous amount of experience that they can use forward and use to their advantage in order to succeed. You know, so what I'm getting here is whatever this commitment is, it's going to be something long-term that gathers a lot of experience, has a lot to gain, and I feel is very stable and understanding, you know. Virgo. Okay. So this is the kind of, I feel like this has the ability to bring clarity to situations. So you see how there is a little bit of commotion at the bottom of this card and a little bit of fear, you know. And I feel like what this does, it can be a card of confusion, this can be a card of misunderstanding, overthinking, you see, but I feel like this represents gaining clarity through that. So through any times that are a little bit of a struggle, through any times that may feel very overwhelming, I feel like they have that support, they have that comfort behind them in order for them to, I feel, move forward successfully. And that's I feel like nurturing and nourishment is really, really important here to stress. It's you know, part of this Ten of Pentacles energy is being able to have that support and have that, I feel, that sense of comfort, okay, in whatever support that is. I mean, some people, you know, there's a feeling of, I feel like they know what makes them feel comfortable, and I feel like that is going to really be able to give them clarity through any tough times that are ahead, through any sort of overthinking, sort of emotions or misunderstandings that arise in the future. I feel like they're able to see clearly through this experience, through this pentacle energy, through their commitments. Virgo. Yeah. So there is an ending to overthinking, there's an ending to uncertainty, and this Tower is, you know, perhaps in the past there have been some ideas or perhaps some circumstances that were built on perhaps not strong foundations, right? And, you know, this led to some overthinking with the Moon card. This led to some uncertainty. And what I'm seeing here is that this Tower is going to be rebuilt into this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this Ten of Pentacles is rebuilding this Tower, and it's going to be a strong foundation. I do feel that. I feel that very much. And it's going to be, I feel, something very long term, okay? Most of the cards here, actually all of the cards here, Virgo, for you are Pentacles. So we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Pentacles, okay? And then the major arcana we have is the Hierophant. So this is deep commitment, this is very long term, and it's a very strong bond. So through this new tower, through this stability that they are building, they are going to find a lot of inspiration, and they're going to stumble across a lot of ideas that are going to really beam them up and light them up and make them feel very, you know, very happy with what they are pursuing, okay? Because all of these cups here, you see, they all represent different ideas, they represent different inspirations, different developments that they are working on, and I feel like they are using their imagination, and they are able to flourish, okay, with whatever they approach, and they are able to approach this with a wide perspective, a perspective that is able to bring, you know, create, okay, to manifest, and, you know, have all the tools that they need in order to manifest what they desire. Yeah. And the Three of Pentacles, wow, we have so many pentacles here, Virgo, and this is about coming together. This is a gathering of minds of sorts, and what happens here is these people grow from one another. These people are really taking inspiration from one another in order to move forward. And also this can be a card of recognition. This can be someone's work paying off, someone's work being recognized for how important it really is, or, you know, it's that kind of energy, it's that achievement, it's achieving recognition, you know, achieving some sort of you know, positive affirmation, I feel. I'm just moving this over. And this can also represent, Virgo, building upon ideas, you know, thoughts bouncing off one another and really coming to a really strong idea in the end, and, you know, creating that idea. So as well, you know, that feeling of, I feel definitely a feeling of being able to manifest a life for themselves that they are really going to enjoy, that's going to benefit others as well. It's a sense of completeness, it's a sense of wholeness, a sense of home, you know. Yeah, so this has not been without challenges, okay? So we have the Four of Swords here, and to me this is someone, okay, so before battle, you know, the knights used to pre-make their coffins just in case they didn't survive, and this is someone that has survived their battle, and they come back to their pre-made coffin and it's open, you see, and they're just thinking about how far they have come, they're thinking about their journey, and very appreciative sorry, very appreciative for everything that they have achieved so far. Every single challenge of theirs has brought them to this point, and now they're deciding upon a way forward, but they're doing so in a quite calm manner. Okay, there's a sense of patience and structure and harmony, I feel, with this card, and a sense of accomplishment as well, and a path forward, a window being opened, okay? Yeah, so as I said that, I have been talking about manifestation. The Magician card has come out, so this is the inception of a seed, okay? This is the very beginning of something, and they do have the resources they need to move forward. So they are gaining their cups, they are gaining their swords, their wands, their pentacles, and this is about bringing everything together onto the table here. So we see the pentacle represents commitments, it represents long-standing goals and achievements, and the cups represent emotional fulfillment. Okay, they represent what makes them happy, what fills their heart, and the wands represent everyday efforts that they work towards in their journey and actions, and the swords represent ideas and knowledge, and I feel like they're harnessing all of these and they're rising to something that has a lot of possibility, okay, to grow. And I'm noticing flowers as well on this card. Okay? And you see how here in the Queen of Pentacles, there is this these flowers at the top here, and I feel like whatever they are manifesting, they're doing so with a lot of care and a lot of consideration and a lot of hard work that is paying off. Yeah. So what they are manifesting is going to bring them out of out of a period, or perhaps out of a perspective that is lacking, okay? So they're moving forward now from this Four of Cups energy, which is all about perhaps not seeing the cups in front of them, not feeling fulfilled, a sense of not being interested, you know, losing interest in really what gives them pleasure, okay? And I feel like the movements forward, what they are bringing forward to themselves, is really actually giving them a lot of pleasure. So it's you know, coming out of this energy, or perhaps the opposite of this energy is what they are achieving here. It's being really interested in what their heart desires and following those commitments. Okay, so this is what they're manifesting for themselves, and actually it's almost like each of these cups here, you see, actually I'm getting an image of them looking at all of these cups, and actually one of the cups is a wand, one of the cups is a sword, one of the cups is a pentacle, and one of the cups is, it's just a cup here, and the hand being extended with the cup is the cup. And I'm seeing this, I'm seeing how they're looking at everything that is possible, and they're really desiring this, they're following their intuition in order to manifest this for themselves, and everything they are doing they are very appreciative for, I feel. So it's a sense of really kind of being in sync and being very interested in what is to come and their journey ahead of them, and using their imagination and creativity, and also building upon ideas, and building a solid foundation that will be quite successful. Wow, really, really nice, Virgo here. So I'm going to move that further down now. Beautiful, very beautiful reading. Virgo. I'm seeing here that they are approaching something with a feeling of possibility, and it's a feeling of, I feel, it's unknown in a way, but it's also endless. It's a feeling of bliss, it's a feeling of freedom, and you see they are willing to, they trust in this so much that they are willing to take a jump, okay? So this card requires, I feel, real trust in the unknown. So this movement forward here, this came out with the Page of Cups. So this is quite sincere love. This is quite trusting love, quite fair love that is blossoming, I feel. And it's at the beginnings of something magnificent, okay? And if it is, you know, if this is a long-standing relationship, a long-standing commitment of sorts, then I feel like it's one that remains quite, I feel, quite abundant. You know, the emotions that they have are very strong, and they have that new love kind of feel, that honeymoon kind of feel, but it's more long term. That's the way I feel. You know, feeling quite natural together, feeling quite at ease with each other, and being able to let go around each other and just understand and have this sense of, you know, this deep connection where they wouldn't even have to talk. They would just know what each other are thinking. That's this kind of energy I'm feeling. This could be present energy, or this could be future energy. Virgo. Yeah, so this is going to be quite stable with the Emperor card. So the Emperor is someone that has built themselves a foundation out of their ideas, out of their hard work, and they're quite firm and they're quite stable, and they are the sort of person that can run an empire. They're the sort of person that people come to because they are very wise and they're very trusting. If they are given a responsibility, they will see it through, and they will do so in a manner that is going to be successful. It's assured success here. And stability. Okay, the Emperor can be a father figure, so they are able to guide a household. They are able to, you know, provide the nurture and care possible in order to, you know, achieve a long life that is going to be quite prosperous. You know, so this may be free, this may be natural, but it's also very serious and very committed here, especially with the Hierophant as well. We have the Hierophant card here as well. So I'm feeling a sense of being firm in one's emotions as well as sincere. And a duty, a sense of duty to be faithful, to be committed, to be, you know, to make this love flourish and have, you know, have the potential that it deserves. Yeah, so there is some building happening here. So this person is, with a lot of hard work and perseverance, is succeeding. They are building these long-term commitments that are going to flourish, okay? And I'm noticing the castle in the background here, okay? And there's a real focus on, you know, home and being stable within one's home and feeling at home with themselves and working on their goals in order to feel this sense of comfort, feel this sense of reassurance. You know, it's something that they want to grow. It's something that, you know, keeps on growing here. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, but we also have the 8. So, you know, there's a sense of keeping something that can be built upon, and building and building and building still, and realizing that the possibilities are endless, and approaching the situation with that sort of mindset. And this leads to the Ten of Cups. This hard work and determination is really emotionally fulfilling. It's really positive. I mean, you see how they're, you know, these people here, they feel complete, they feel happy, they feel free. And these cups, there's just a stream of them at the top here. And what this is representing is, you know, whatever fills their heart, whatever makes them feel complete, they're going to achieve. And they're doing so with this real deep inner, I feel, compassion as well, this real emotional intelligence. Yeah, very beautiful, very beautiful. So whatever they are working towards, they are driven here as well by the Ten of Cups. They are driven by this happy home, this happy family, this willingness to do what it takes in order to, I feel, not take the blessings that they have for granted, okay? They appreciate everything that they have, and they take their time, and they take what they can, and they move it forward. And there's a sense of generosity, there's a sense of care, and a sense of, you know, doing what it takes here in order to maintain something. And, you know, it's not that kind of love that's neglectful. It's not that kind of love that would be, you know, love could represent whatever it means to you. It's that kind of love that is going to, you know, always have a fresh outlook, always, you know, appreciate what they're doing, what they're working towards. You know, it doesn't die out, that flame just grows. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so we do have the Four of Wands, and this can be a love card, this can be 1111, this can be people coming together in union, okay? And this Four is about structure, it's about stability, okay? We have the Emperor, which is also a number 4, and this really is a secure energy and a long commitment here, and it's acknowledging that and feeling very grateful for that. You see how they're celebrating here, you know? There's something so freeing about this. And you see how those wands, they're growing flowers, they're growing this nature at the top, and you know, these individuals here, they're holding these flowers, okay? So it's a sense of, you know, feeling abundant, feeling free, and feeling really complete over some sort of relationship, some sort of union, some sort of whatever it is that they want to achieve, okay? Okay. And I feel like this person is quite intelligent. This is someone that likes to take time to think about situations, think things through, and gather their thoughts. And I feel this is what gives them, you know, they're hard at work, but when they are hard at work, it's this sense of really putting in all the effort they have and moving forward and wanting to succeed, not only within themselves but within whatever they approach in life, and approaching everything with this sense of, I feel, you know, introspection. You know, they always look within themselves as well, in order to guide them forward in some way. So this is someone quite sure of themselves, quite sure of their emotions. Yeah, and this came out with the Sun card. So you see, actually, what I'm getting here is someone shining a light on this Sun card, and the Sun card represents happiness. It is actually the happiest card in the deck. this is feeling complete. So think about what makes you happy, and I feel like this is something that is very much possible or very much happening now in the works, you know, and this sun is beaming quite brightly, so there's a sense of feeling bright and glowing. There's also these flowers in the background that stand quite tall, and this represents, you know, standing tall in how, you know, their growth, you know, they're able to flourish, they're able to thrive, and this person, this child behind these walls is very secure and safe, and they can feel quite free, okay? So there's a sense of security, safeness, security and happiness. Yes. Virgo. Yes. This is going to lead to a lot of emotional fulfillment. We have the Queen of Cups here, and the Queen of Cups is someone that's very kind and tender and loving and compassionate, okay? If we see here the Queen cards that we do have out on this deck, Virgo, we do have both the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. These are both very tender and loving and protective energies in their own ways. Okay, so someone's really, I feel like, approaching this side of themselves. And there's so much care, there's so much care. You see how she's looking. She's holding, you know, this cup, and this, whatever this is, it's part of her heart, and she's holding it and she's really just admiring this. And this is the kind of person that quite quietly watches and observes and addresses situations for the benefit of everyone around them as well. So they approach everything they do with everyone else in mind also. You know, she's always thinking about others and quite thoughtful. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. Wow. So now we have the King of Pentacles. So hard work and success. This is someone that has built themselves up from the bottom, and they are looking over their commitments now, and they are achieving comfort, they are achieving success, they are thriving in what they are doing, and it's because of all of this passion, all of these challenges overcome. You know, there's a sense of stability, there's a sense of completion here, there's a sense of, you know, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here as well, there's a lot of reliable energy here. This is someone that really thinks things through before they make a decision about something, and when they make that decision, it's the right decision, it's one that is going to be fruitful, that is going to be successful, that is going to be abundant, okay? And you know, there is the Ten of Pentacles, there is the Queen of Pentacles, and there is the King of Pentacles here. And the Hierophant. So let me just show you. This is beautiful. You see here, Virgo. This is what someone is achieving, or what someone is going to achieve. It's absolutely beautiful. Whenever the camera doesn't focus, that's when the energy is quite strong, I feel. So I feel like this is quite important. Okay, Virgo. Beautiful. We have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here, Virgo. This is really going to be quite successful, whatever this is. And I feel like whatever's resonated as well, I feel like there's a certain trust in that, okay? And the Sun card. Wow. The Sun card, the Hierophant. I mean, if someone is looking for some sort of reassurance here, or perhaps they just, you know, they know this, but there is real, true, stable commitment, stable happiness and love and care in, you know, in this and in the future, long standing. And this is someone that's a hard worker that really takes into consideration everyone and takes a step back to think about their decisions and the best way forward in order to, I feel, do what is right for the collective, do what is right for everyone. So that's really quite substantial, I feel. So what are the last cards for Virgo? Very beautiful reading. Ten of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting here with this Seven of Pentacles that they really can look upon this with admiration. It's perhaps looking at how much they have done so far, looking at how much they have achieved so far in their journey, and understanding how much it took to get to where they are, and really taking a step to pause perhaps from time to time. I feel like this is them, and they have built their pentacles now, and it's this feeling of being able to breathe. It's feeling this achievement. One goal I feel that they've really wanted to achieve is being achieved right now, and it's a sense of they will get to a point where they build this and this harvest grows, and they will be able to take a step back and look at this with peace and harmony and feeling a feeling of great gratitude and thankfulness. So whatever it is that they are working towards, whatever it is that they are growing, I feel like it's something that has a lot of potential. And actually what I'm seeing here, the image that they are showing me, Virgo, is you see this throne here, you see how this King of Pentacles, I feel like the pentacles are spilling over onto this card here. And what I'm saying here is this is quite humble energy. So this is someone, you know, looking at these pentacles in admiration and perhaps even being surprised that they have been able to achieve this much. You know, but they're building this, and it's quite substantial. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So the Ten of Cups. Oh, we already have the Ten of Cups. The Nine of Cups. So this is something that they can sit firmly in, and you see these cups. It's like all of these different events that have been emotionally fulfilling, that have been quite successful. I feel like they are building up these resources now, and they're coming to a place where they can sit stable, they can sit firm, and they can feel quite assured in themselves, okay? And there's this sense again of, you know, gratitude and feeling quite a lot of care about these cups, quite a lot of care for the future as well. And they're very committed. You see how they're sitting firm with their arms crossed? They are not going anywhere. They are, you know, they're sitting there, and they have the Nine of Cups, but you also have the Ten of Cups. So they're sitting there and they are looking at what else they can build. They are looking at all of these cups, coming to these streams of cups, and they just, you know, they're saying this is it, this is the commitment, this is going to be lifelong, and I'm going to make sure that this is achieved, okay? So they're very, very serious about this. They're very serious about their emotions. That's what I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. very serious, and it does bring a lot of happiness. It does bring a lot of joy. So if we do have a look, Virgo, it's very, very beautiful here. We do have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Sun card. So this is fulfillment in every aspect of their life, okay? Whatever they perceive as fulfilling, it's like it's coming now. You know, it's achieving this, and I feel like it's well deserved as well. Very positive reading, I feel. Very good reading. So I'm just going to, I feel, see if there are any last cards. Okay, you know, I think I'm going to expand on the Hierophant, because the Hierophant is about commitment, okay? And this, I feel, is all about commitment. So let's expand on the Hierophant. Can we have 3 cards to expand on this commitment? Okay, wait, let me just show you this card quickly. So, however this resonates, okay? Remember, this is a bond, this is a strong bond, this is a commitment, this is something that someone can, I feel safe with, okay? Something that is long term, and it can even be the bond of marriage. That's how serious it is, okay? And there's a sense of stability within this card, okay? So whatever this represents, okay, whatever this commitment represents, it could be different for each of you. So let's just see what is behind this energy, okay? What is the potential in this energy? We do have a lot of the 10s already out here. So, I mean, we do see that there is a lot of potential already. So it's just more expanding on this. Okay, Virgo. 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 Okay. So I'm seeing here with the 8 of Cups here that they have really emotionally invested themselves, and there's so much more potential here, there's so much more to come. You see how this person is on a journey, they're on a path, and they're moving towards this mountain, okay? And what they have built already has so much care into it, so for them to keep moving forward, it must be of great importance, it must be of great substance, okay? So I feel like this is saying that this is a mountain to climb. This is a real journey that is going to be very successful, okay? It's the sort of commitment that can climb mountains, the sort of commitment that is quite strong, okay? They're not standing at the bottom here on this this path. They're choosing to move upwards and upwards. The only way is up here, I feel. And these cups are just going to keep growing. So if these cups represent the 10 of Cups here, because we do have the 10 of Cups energy, this is something that can move even further than the 10 of Cups, okay? This is something that can be really a mountain, okay? This can be something of substance that is going to manifest itself and build quite significantly, because when you look at a mountain, so look here at this mountain, when you look at a mountain you actually see just how big it is, quite how extensive it is, okay, when you approach it, and it's quite beautiful from afar, it's quite scenic from afar, but it's also very, very much of a challenge, and a good challenge, and a positive route forward. to move, and you know, a scenic one, and you know, that's what I'm getting here. So there's a lot to gain here. And it's that sense as well of freedom, you know, when you're hiking, when you walk, you know, a mountain path, you're doing so because of that achievement, that feeling of gratification, that feeling of being able to explore and, you know, thrive in nature. And I feel like this is the message from this card, Virgo. So what else do we have for Virgo? Okay, for this month. You know, there's a mountain ahead of them. Okay, so I'm seeing here the Two of Pentacles. This is about infinity, okay? I'm noticing the infinity sign, and I'm noticing how they're focusing on this pentacle, this long-term commitment. And it doesn't matter what other responsibilities they have. See, there's another pentacle here. It doesn't matter what other responsibilities they have. It's this one pentacle, this one commitment, this one goal that they really do feel passionate about. And they will always keep their eye on this, and they always will be caring about this. And it's something that's going to last for the rest of their lives. And I feel like they're realizing this. Okay, whatever this is, they're really discovering what this is. Wow, I love this, Virgo. I'm really happy. Whoever this is for, it's very beautiful, and I'm really glad that they feel this way. And I feel like this is going to feel very fulfilling. This is someone that is very emotionally intelligent, someone that is holding on to their cups, and there may be waters here that are not as smooth, but because of this sense of emotional fulfillment, this abundance that they have, they are able to withstand any tough waters, okay? They are able to find a calm within this, and even dip their foot into this a little bit as well. This is someone that approaches life with their heart invested, okay? So, you know, there's a sense of commitment, but there's also a sense of real heart here, because we do have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, okay? So what I'm noticing here is we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, which are all about emotional success, okay, and emotional fulfillment and intelligence. And we also have the Pentacles, which are about care, which about hard work, about commitment, okay, about humbleness, you know, giving and receiving, and being open to, you know, being open with one another, you know, being very committed here with the Hierophant as well. So, and this commitment is one that they can focus on, that is going to be quite long-standing, and it's going to be a real mountain and a joy to, I feel, walk forward in this path, and, you know, a very emotionally fulfilling path. Okay, Virgo, that is your monthly. Thank you for your time, and I've really enjoyed this reading.